Hello everyone, my name is Joshua. This is the 46th video on my video journal series. So today's date is Thursday, the 26th of March 2026. And I'm going to make this a quick video because obviously my camera's about to die, so I didn't charge it. And my last video was pretty long, so I'm going to keep this one a short one. I guess my day's been fine. As for that assignment due tomorrow, I've already finished it today. I finished the essay that is going to be due on Friday today. On the downside is I got to write some more notes and do a little bit of work right before bed. It's only really like half an hour's worth of work, just me writing down notes and filling out like a simple sheet. But it's right when you're about to go to bed, and a half an hour task turns into like a 1 hour task because you're like about to fall asleep. But at least I, exhausted all my, energy earlier on in the day when I was working on my essay, like I exhausted my creative output for the day just solely on, I guess, the first half of the day where I was working on that essay, and I was doing some finishing touches and rereading it just to make sure it made sense. And yeah, I'm ready to submit that. It's due tomorrow by midnight. So yeah, I got at least another 24 hours to hit the submit button, or maybe give it one more, I guess, look just for simple spelling errors or mistakes. But I'm pretty confident in that essay. But now I'm just at the point where in my studies, I just finished the first round of my assignments, and then you gotta slowly crawl your way back into the mood to take on your second round of assignments. So I'm just checking to see if my camera's still recording. Yes, it is. It's literally on 4%. I'm so sorry, but I guess this would just be a quick update on my life. Really, I guess it won't be like a topical video where I cover a topic. It will just be more like a general update of my life. But yeah, so today's been good. Obviously over the weekend I might take a little break on Saturday, play some games and all that, but just for maybe like a bit. And then I gotta look ahead at all my assessments that I have coming up, what I need to do, and create like a comprehensive like plan, modify my existing study plans and approach towards assessments, because I feel like after your first round of assessments you're quickly forced to jump to your second round, and some people they can't really handle that jumps. People like myself, sometimes after your first round of assignments you gotta take like a little break and reevaluate your focus on what study methods you find the most effective. And so far I'm doing good with my studies, and I guess perseverance is something I've been doing, persevering through the flood of work. And I do get like a lot of, I guess if my work was in like a pyramid sort of, it would be like, the essays at the top, like a 1,500 word essay, which is still pretty long, but theoretically it shouldn't take you that much time to do. It just requires a lot of research preparation. And then at the bottom, the bulk of what I do is pretty much reading and writing notes. In the middle will be like lectures, and yet again at the top would be like assignment work. So yeah, bottom reading, writing notes. Middle will be like lectures and participating in class, and then at the very top will be pretty much assessment work. That's what I call, I guess, like the study pyramid. And yeah, that's just pretty much like the most like the biggest portion of my work is basically just reading. And it's nice reading. It doesn't really take much skill, but it takes up a lot of time. And I guess I'm running out of time before my camera dies. I'm still checking to see if it's recording, because I got a window behind me, so I'm just like checking the glare off my phone just to see if I can like my thing's still recording. But anyway, I guess that's just the quick update. My assessments have been going fine. And hopefully with tomorrow I have a lot more to say because I've got a lot more topics that I want to discuss over these next couple of weeks, months, years. But anyway, yeah, assessment's been good. Studies have been, pretty good as well. And I think I'm gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to assessment work and when homework starts piling up on you, which is always you know super stressful sometimes. But I'm willing to take on the challenge, swim through my way of books and studies and overdue assignments. But anyway, not that I have any overdue assignments, but overdue assignments is you know it reminds me of that scene from Jurassic Park. Objects seem closer than they appear. I think that's how it goes. When the dinosaur is coming towards the jeep or whatever, and you see the dinosaur reflection in the car. Um, what do they call them? The side the rear window. What's that? Like mini rear view window in a car. When the drivers glance at the window. Did they just call it a window? I don't know. If you're a car expert, tell me. But anyway, that scene from Jurassic Park. Anyway, that's just going to be it for today. And I guess I'll catch you all later. See you next time. Bye. Take care.